Looks like we got Jason, Utinozy, and Joey in here early. Oh, maybe actually that was probably from after the raid yesterday. What's up, Utinozy? You know, it didn't matter because I said one of the names. Midnight, how's it going? You guys see that title? You guys see what we're building today? Little giveaway PC. What's up, Proto, Leo? How you guys doing? Today's a happy Tuesday. I'm doing pretty good, Midnight. How are you? A little tired. My day's going decent, big man. How about you? I had a PB&J Uncrustable this morning. That was a good mix-up. What's up, Qualsec?
Qualsec, ballsack.
Qualsec, the ballsack.
Like a ballsack. Hey guys, how's it going? Flip the Asia horse.
How was it bothering you that the...
There you go. Ooh, that's crazy. All right, guys, you're gonna get the full behind-the-scenes treatment because this video, obviously it's gonna be a video, also needs B-roll. So we gotta get parts B-roll of everything, and then from there, we'll do the build, and then you guys will see the whole process. But this is the giveaway PC for Friday. So you guys excited? You guys excited? Yeah, 7800 XT with a 9600X. Some may say it's more than you guys deserve, but you know what? We like you guys.
I think all would say that.
We like you guys a little bit, so we'll give you all a nice gaming PC.
All of chat, your mic's going out?
Mic going out? Matt's mic is out. It is literally on.
Uh-oh.
Ah! Uh-oh. What's going on?
Is one of the things not plugged in all the way, maybe? I could always, like, one of the channels, maybe not.
How about now? Yeah.
I bet
Okay. Try now. Here we go. Do you hear me now?
That's
hear me
probably
now?
better, right, guys?
Is that better?
It is a 9600X.
It is a 9600X.
I think, yeah.
Yeah. Didn't I say that, or did I say something else? Matt tried to call us liars. You're good. Which one is it? Didn't I say 9600X? Did I say something different?
Sure you did.
Yeah.
I thought I heard X.
Yeah, it's a 9600X.
Isn't it crazy that the RX 700 XT and 5070 are the same price? Where can you get a 700 XT for $550? Because I would have bought that.
Yeah, we're getting that for $550. That's a good deal. But yeah, 7800X. You guys couldn't hear me. We're gonna do a little behind the scenes here. This is gonna be a video. Obviously, it's gonna go live on the day of the giveaway stream. We also have the GPU, the 7800 XT, and the CPU, which I seem to have misclarified, the 9600X.
Oh, I bet it was when your mic was out. They probably couldn't even really hear you.
Yeah. So 9600X, and we are going to be building this PC. I think it's valued build yourself at $1350.
It would cost about, well, if you didn't have to pay tax, about $13, $14. If you're paying tax, maybe like a little under $14.
So kind of right in the middle, depending on the tax in your region. So
also, Slowbro, we don't really recommend PC optimization companies because, like, they typically, thank you for the sub. It's just way better to just look at one of those like YouTube videos. Like we have a couple. I know we have one on pcbros, or at least two. And then I think
maybe we need to do that video. I need to look up a couple of them, pay a couple of them undercover, have a PC set up.
Well, the thing is, I'm sure some of them are probably fine. The big thing is, if they're doing their job right, they're not doing hardly anything.
Yeah.
I think that's the main problem. Is if you're paying them, like, let's say, $50, $100, they're doing, in my opinion, what should be like $5 to $10 worth of work, if that. Because they're going to go in, look for any weird programs, delete them, make sure that, you know, nothing looks like it's running super hot, maybe run OCCT, not have an antivirus software, like stuff like that. You know,
the biggest thing will be if they start doing some weird stuff, or they get into like the registry and like they go crazy with it, and you're like, ooh, I don't know about that.
I promise you, there's nothing they can do in the registry to like make your PC more optimized. It's gonna cause other things to have issues.
Yeah.
I know I've heard of that where like some of the optimization dudes like really do kind of deep dive, but what happens is it makes it to where like that one game you want is really playable, and then everything else you want to do sucks now.
Well, Slowbro, one first gen, 14 gen just runs hot, first of all. 14th gen runs hot. Secondly, one thing you can do, and this isn't really, I guess this could fall under the optimization side of things, is we've been doing a lot here at PC Bros. Tyler's been recommending locking your cores on all your CPUs that are 13 to 14 gen. Mainly it allows it to not just let the motherboard throw that CPU to the ceiling, really crank the wattages, it improves stability. That's one thing I would recommend doing. Technically it would lower your performance.
They're not going to do that, you know, on over like a parsec or anything like that, because it's in your BIOS. That's the other downside, is you have to like FaceTime them at that point. Just watch a YouTube video.
Yeah. We're getting botted again, probably.
All right, like 424 views.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's not the Sunday stream for once.
Wow, another bot! Yay.
All right. Debating if.
Yeah, I was going to start getting parts B-roll. You can check if there's some of the stuff in, what's his name's junction. I feel like most of this we've used before.
No, the reason I was thinking is I was, thinking maybe throwing it back, you know?
What do you think?
Throwing it back? No, I'm just playing. Like maybe just doing like OG parts on the table, and then, what do you think here? Today we're going to be blah, 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 PC. Tell you can win it later. Guess we'll still.
I mean, basically we can do that, but it's just we just don't need parts bureau is what you're saying.
Yeah, we'll still need part. Yeah.
Yeah, because we can still do the style with like the PC up here. We do the normal intro
unless, what if we try to get enough B-roll of us building, so that when we talk about the parts, well, unless I don't think would that make the video too short?
It might.
You know what I'm saying? Like if we really went in depth with like the.
If we don't have a montage.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Is what if we do a montage, but we just go extra hard in the B-roll of like, you know, opening the power supply box and installing the power supply while you're talking about the power supply. Like we got this MSI A650B. Like try something a little different, you know? Just see what happens.
I'm kind of following.
Let's do normal intro and then go from there. How about that?
Sure, let's do that.
We'll see how we're looking.
The biggest thing is I know I need a ton of B-roll of this because this is that sponsored.
And I think that's one where I think let's still do some normal parts B-roll, but instead of doing like, you know how normally we'll kind of go heavy on like you know, talking about the part and it's just showing B-roll of just the part.
Yes.
Instead of like going heavy on showing the B-roll of the part, more heavy on showing B-roll of like it actually getting used, like how it's getting installed and everything.
Okay.
So
the only thing I would think of is, and we can run with you one too, it'd be the time lapse would be kind of redundant at that point then.
In what way?
The montage, because if we're just unboxing and showing the stuff, or like the motherboard, if we're unboxing and setting it up, then we're basically going to go from unboxing and setting it up to a montage where we're unboxing and setting it up and building the PC at the same time.
I was thinking that is the montage.
So you're thinking just talk about all the parts, no parts B-roll, and then the montage is just
like so. God, I'm trying to think how to like storyboard this. Basically, it's like.
So basically, let's just go through the video flow. We do the intro. You're talking about the parts. Is any parts B-roll showing up while you're talking about the parts?
For certain things, maybe. Like I know you're saying the case needs a lot. Is there anything else here that's like?
No, that's pretty much it.
Just the case.
So then just.
And you're probably gonna talk about the case long, right?
Yes.
So for the case, yeah, I would say for the case, let's get some. If we don't already have some, let's get some parts B-roll. But maybe about halfway through of you talking about the case, we're at that end step of putting the motherboard and stuff in the case. So not doubling up on the montage.
So then there is no montage at the end then.
No, that basically is.
So basically
like
it's the same style as the finished build one, but we're just talking about the parts.
Yeah,
yeah. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's cool.
So kind of hybrid.
It's like a hybrid. Yeah. All right, that's cool.
Me not watching enough of our own videos to know. I'm not proud of that, chat.
All right.
Do you guys argue sometimes? Oh, every day. No, usually arguments are about like what you just saw there, where it's more of confusion.
It's more of like a back and forth, like, what are you thinking? Explain.
Us not understanding what each other means.
Exactly.
AMD. Wow, your opinion is.
That's good. That's kind
not
of.
Not a lot of people feel that way.
Not a lot of people feel that way now.
What makes you think that, Dominic? That is, yeah, Asus Prime motherboard. That's another one where I've never seen someone like super excited about, but Asus Prime's cool. Dang, they said Intel is that birthday emoji $sign face? Really?
Interesting.
I mean, yeah, Intel is expensive.
They're still Intel fanboys? That's crazy.
I guess so.
I mean, Braum exists, but I feel like Braum is at least kind of a meme.
Yeah. Well, I don't think Braum has ever said like AMD's gross though. I think that's what weirds me out.
Braum just says, "I will never buy AMD." Is just what Braum says all the time.
Dang, King J says, "Dom, you eat ass."
Yo. Double mic, chat. Double mic. My dad says Intel is better. Well, your dad hasn't been paying attention to the news recently. No offense to your dad. He might have been. I mean, Intel was dominating for a long time. Don't get me wrong. But things have changed a lot recently.
All right, and then put the camera on live crop so it looks like Jonah's holding it.
Yeah.
We'll just keep changing the angle and then slightly doing slow live crop.
Where's the mic cable? Oh, there it is. No offense to your papa.
My daddy says.
Okay. Could you stand in your spot, please?
If I'm building a new PC, 9600X or 7600X, they're similar price. Oh, well, it's a no-brainer, just 9600X. Yep. There's no drawback to it. It's only the same or better.
Hey, Google. Pause.
You had an Asus Zenfone 5? I don't think I've ever seen a Zenfone in person. I don't even know if I've heard of a Zenfone, actually. I'm not really into phones, though. Hello? Still like the Montech. Oh, I figured out how to close this door. I still want to fix it, but you lift up. Lift up.
So
it's sagging slightly below. So it's not that we weren't pushing it hard enough. It's that it's below the latch. It's below sea level, like Kentucky. All right. The GPU market sucks.
GPUs are expensive.
All right. Today we're building a 1440p ready gaming PC, and it's not going to break the bank.
$1,300, $1,350.
I guess that is kind of expensive. Does that break the bank, chat?
Does that break the bank?
$1,350. Our chat's so broke though. I don't know. I don't know if we should ask them.
They are really broke. $1,350.
What is that? Oh, that's your mic.
That's
I was like, what is that?
Yup. They say yup.
1440p gaming PC that isn't over $2,000.
Everything seems to be getting more and more expensive, but we'll show you how to build a 1440p gaming PC for.
Everything seems to be getting. Yeah, no, I like that. Everything seems to be getting more expensive, but here's a trick on how you can. Because technically, this is still MSRP. I mean, it's MSRP of what it used to be.
Here's a trick on how you can still build a great 1440p gaming PC.
Yeah. All right. Everything is either really expensive or really hard to find, but today we're going to show you how you can easily build a 1440p gaming PC.
And it features an RX 7800 XT and Ryzen 5 9600X. And we're going to talk about how you chance. It's getting loud.
God damn.
And we're going to talk about how you guys have a chance to win this gaming PC after a word from today's sponsor.
Okay, I think you just sucked up the whole carpet.
He did. He just went.
Oh, these cables are pure black. Wow. Okay, let's go. This was a Newegg bundle with.
Did you get a free SSD with that? Isn't that the deal that they run on Newegg?
That's what I'm confused about, because nothing on here is free and nothing else says bundle. Oh shit! Here we go.
I looked this
again.
morning and it was the because I was Newegg's.
It would have been like a. It would have been like a 500 gig though. So I wonder. Huh?
Like a 500 gig, like.
Yeah, I'm wondering because I am remembering the Newegg bundle, but you know what? I think I might have switched to Amazon. Let me Now I'm here. What we're gonna do is I'm just gonna say 185. If you spend a little more on Newegg, you can get a free SSD or free RAM depending on blah blah. But I think I got this on Amazon because it was 185. Newegg would have been like 200. So first up, we have the Ryzen 5 9600X 6-core 12-thread that does not come with a stock cooler. This is an awesome Gen 5 CPU, and it's new and greatest. Anyway, it's not greatest. And it's new on the AMD platform. It's a really good CPU because it has a great upgrade path. You can really pair any GPU with it on the market, which Matt will talk about in a little bit, but we're gonna be using a pretty nice cooler to actually cool it. And we were able to get this for 185 bucks. Now, if you go on Newegg, you can actually bundle the CPU with something like RAM or an SSD and get it basically free, but you're gonna pay a little more for the CPU if you do that. Speaking of cooler, the Hype Flow, the Hypa Flow. This was, my God, $100 for Montech? Who do you guys think you're worth? Now for the cooler, we got the Montech HyperFlow ARGB 360. This was $100 on Amazon. It's a pretty nice full ARGB cooler. It has a really cool looking block design. We got some ARGB fans because, once again, when Matt talks about the case, we're going to already have some. I'm going to give you this. And you guys will see why we went with this cooler once Matt talks about the case, which already has some ARGB in it. Is this factual? Yes. Okay. Felt factual. Is this what I think it is? No shot.
What is that?
I think that might be how it. I think it might be one of those.
Like,
It probably goes to an ARGB header.
probably not.
You don't think so? Maybe in the back somewhere.
Maybe there's one back there. Yeah, they're probably proprietary.
You know what? It's gonna be RGB anyway.
We'll find out one way or another.
B650 plus. Now we did go with the full-size case this time, so we're not really looking to save tons of dollars, but this Asus Prime B650 Plus Wi-Fi coming in at 150 bucks, definitely still, it's pretty cheap for a full-size board. It's a good looking board too. It has Wi-Fi 6E built in. It's DDR5 only since it is Ryzen 7000. It's DDR5 only since it is new Ryzen, so this board's gonna look pretty cool inside of that full ATX case. Clev Crass. Oh wait, RAM actually, yeah. I got CL38. Coming in at 78 bucks, we have some Team Group Vulcan. This is 32 gigs DDR5, 6000 megahertz. It's CL38. You can get some slightly lower latency RAM as well if you spend just a couple extra bucks, but we got the black option, so no RGB or anything, but pretty cheap, 78 bucks. Now Clev Crass.
Class.
For the SSD, we spent 56 bucks. This is a 1 terabyte Gen 4 Clev Crass. You can see it goes up to 5,000 megabytes per second, so pretty respectable speeds on the Gen 4. And like I said, if you want to save some money, you can get a Newegg bundle where the now, like I said, if you want to save some money, you can get the Newegg bundle where this SSD, probably not this one, it'll probably be a 500 gig, is free, which is pretty cool. It's a Gen 4 typically, or sometimes it's 16 or 32 gigs of RAM even, but usually you have to spend a little more on the CPU to get the bundle price. The bundle.
The bundle dundle.
The bundle. What's up, 777 Heaven?
The Black Ocean.
Louis LeBlanc.
580, crazy. Then I'll mention the alternative suggestions.
Yes.
Now it is kind of sad, just this time last year, you were able to pick up the 7800 XT for far less than we paid now, but you know what? It's the market we live in. We're going to show you guys how to build a gaming PC in this current market, and what we have is the RX 7800 XT. We paid a whopping $580 for, which it is a card with 16 gigs of VRAM. It's great for 1440p gaming, and it's still a good option, but if you can find the 9070 or 9070 XT in stock at your local Micro Center or a Newegg Shuffle or any of those options, that would definitely be a better go-to choice, but the fact that this is in stock and you can pick it up while being a bit more expensive, it is still a good GPU for 1440p gaming.
Why did I stop filming?
That's crazy.
I'm Jonah.
That's crazy. 8650BE. I know Zach was doing links and you can't find this power supply anywhere now. So
Really?
You can only find the BN. The BE is like gone.
Oh, well, if you want to shout out like that and Segotep.
Yeah. For the power supply, we have the MSI Mag A650BE, which is a 650 watt 8 plus bronze power supply, a very highly rated power supply. One thing to mention when we were planning this video, this power supply was in stock and available, but when we went back afterwards, right before filming this power supply is kind of hard to get, but if you use the links down below, they are affiliate links and they will help us out. You can find the BN model, which is a little more expensive and, well, is the same wattage. So you can go with this power supply, or you can go with our Segotep 650 80 Plus Gold, which is always in stock at $49, which will make some good price performance. But this one, where's this one? It's 60. This power supply at 60 bucks is still a solid option. So it goes. These are just black.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And to up our aesthetic game, we have some Asia Horse black sleeve cables. They're just black sleeve cables. They're very basic, but they will add a nice little touch to the premium quality of this build. Hey, if we're going to spend as much money as we're going to have to, we might as well make this build look really premium and add an add addition of only $20. I think that's good value. All right, what the fuck do they want me to talk about with this case?
Ming.
Hey, Chad, how you doing?
What's up, guys? Yep, you can go with this or you can go with that. Well, with the giveaway PC, you can just go with this. You don't really have much choice. Dang. Banui says, maybe I need to gift you better camera.
What do you
What's wrong with our camera?
What's wrong with our camera?
I feel like it looks pretty good.
There's someone tweaking and everyone replied, you're just tweaking. They were commenting on our video saying, you got to replace your camera. There's a dead pixel in the middle of the screen. And everyone's like, there's no dead pixel. It's your monitor, bro.
Yeah, like... How would we have a dead pixel on our camera?
That's a good question.
Any thoughts on the RTX 5050? I'll need to see it. I don't really know anything about it.
Has it been announced? Like,
It's a nice giveaway PC. Holy shit, bravo, guys. Thank you, Mafia. I hope you're able to make it for the giveaway. It's actually this Friday, by the way. We're being our usual selves, a little late to get the giveaway PC because the parts always come in later than I want them to. But definitely going to be worth it for you guys. And we're giving away another View Edge monitor too. So that'll probably be a sub goal. You guys will get the PC no matter what. You know, that happens at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard. But the whole stream is like 6 hours long. Yeah, we'll be doing the View Edge giveaway probably with what, like 125, 150 subs again?
something like that. I'm about to get harassed.
You ready?
Yes. Okay. And shout out to today's case sponsor, Zalman, with their Chronix full-size case. The reason that this case is so cool is it is a budget case coming in at typically under $80, but comes with a lot of high-end case features. So you have the typical... So you have the really cool fish tank style design with the 2 timber glass panels right here. You also have 3 ARGB fans pre-installed. Let me verify that they're ARGB before I say that claim.
Is that what they said? Or do you
I briefly looked over the listing, so I'm just gonna verify that myself. It does go to an ARGB header. Okay.
Yay.
Big fans that are ARGB supported. It does come with 3 fans that are infinity mirror fans, so a little bit more special when it comes to ARGB fans. It does terminate on an ARGB header, so you can hook it up to an ARGB hub if you want to. What else? Because we did go the 360mm AIO, it does support up to a 360mm AIO up top to really maximize this case. And again, at the price point of $80, it's a really solid price performance option that looks very premium and can fit very large GPUs. So thanks again to Zalman for being the case sponsor of today's video. But we got to go ahead and build this gaming PC and show you guys what it's capable of in 1440p to see if you should invest this much money into a PC in 2025. Got making all those noise back there.
I know, I heard him like destroying the tripod.
Flip the orientation of the Insta 360. I've been trying.
What do you mean?
Are you talking about where it's
right
vertical?
now, and how do you make it
Have we been having that like happen a lot recently? The Insta 360, like where it's been like I feel like you've had to help McAllister and Zach and maybe Jonah.
You should just change the have you not changed the resolution in OBS before?
I might need a lesson. I don't.
Yeah, I think it's just
Is it just that?
It's probably just
Because
that.
I did, because on the settings it shows portrait mode. I click it on and it doesn't.
Oh, don't use the app when you do. You want to use OBS.
Oh.
Don't touch the app.
Don't touch the app.
No. All right, chat. Well, like we said, I don't know if you guys heard, but we're going to be doing this video a little different B-roll wise. We're kind of like doing a hybrid B-roll session. So you guys probably, I'm sure some of you guys watch our videos in here. We've been switching it up a good amount recently. Where like with the PC already be built, we'll kind of just have like B-roll of the PC, and a lot of times we do B-roll of the parts. So while we're talking about the parts, it's B-roll of the parts, but this one we're trying something like a slightly different. It'll probably make the video a little shorter, but basically, I thought it'd be cool, Matt, for here. I was gonna get like a live crop of you maybe taking the panels off.
Sure.
And what I'll do for McAllister is once we're done, I'll make a folder like we normally would. I don't know if we normally do that. I'm gonna make a folder for each thing where it'll be like case, So he can use any footage of the case, not just B-roll, but also not time lapse, time B-roll, ding dong. I don't know what I'm saying. Chat, you guys get what I'm saying right now? You know what I mean? You feel me? All right.
I watched the videos. I saw your boo-boo in the MSI video. Who's boo-boo?
What happened? MSI?
Who had a boo-boo?
Try to find a spot where the glare isn't so bad. Ooh, right here. That's the spot. All right, try not to move the case a ton if you can.
Cool.
And we're gonna go larger.
Oh, the bag, yeah. No, I love that they didn't have review notes on that, so I was like, I'm gladly leaving that in.
3, 2, 1. Gotta really pull up. I think.
I'm gonna redo that shot. That was the first time that panel's been taken off, so there it goes. Let's try that one more time.
We ready? That's it.
Yep.
McAllister will put that in. He's the dog. McAllister's on that gorilla pill.
It's on that gorilla pill. Get that back in there. There we go. All right, take 2. Nice.
Cool. All right, I'll get some.
I need a bunch of fan shots,
Say,
probably.
do like a little fan spin, maybe.
Which one are you doing? Back fan?
No,
I can
let's
do these
actually,
pretty-
yeah, let's actually do those.
Command's not working. That's not my problem.
Plant. Hello? Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Thank you, Top Dog, for the reset, by the way. If we missed that, I appreciate you.
3, 2, 1. Wow. Are the peels just gonna come off, you think?
We'll find out. That's how you decide if they're quality or not. Oh, yep. Yep.
Quality peels or quality fans?
So when I chat, really just say, can someone let me know when the giveaway's not international only?
Well, it's gonna probably be a while.
That's crazy.
I'm assuming the monitors aren't.
No, that's U.S. and Canada.
Oh, that's international.
So you got Canada.
Is Canada international, chat? Is that how that works? What else did you talk about? Or is it basically just the fans? And
Fans.
nice.
It's nice. Did you get this?
Yep. And then we're gonna get, obviously, like I said, because you probably talked for about what, like there'll probably be 20.
Yeah, probably something that shows the
Accurate.
ARGB termination.
Well, yeah, and then we're gonna have a good amount of B-roll of the case
Yes.
just being built into.
I mean EU, but okay, thanks. Nice. Let me see. I don't know why the giveaway thing's not working, but really it's not my problem. So
The giveaway, like command.
yeah,
Why is that not working?
it's not my problem. Chad, I hope you just need to understand it's not my problem.
Is he really not? Like, was Zach supposed to do it?
No, I'm just joking.
Oh, I was like,
I'm just making Chad seem like, well, why isn't it working? I was like, that's your fault. I don't know.
Chad, are you guys typing it right?
It's not my problem.
We wouldn't have turned it off, right? Is it just doing the wrong link or
Yeah,
something?
I'm just gonna. No, it's like not doing anything
Oh.
when you type it. That's what I'm trying to see if the bot's just
Or
asleep.
Oki?
Try now, chat.
Thank you, Aref. All right, start commencing the motherboard.
Sus. Y'all broke the bot.
Sassy baka, sassy baka.
Oh, there goes. Zeno's got it. You sure y'all didn't just time it out? I would be surprised if you did a bunch and then you all were all typing exclamation
Oh,
point
maybe what
giveaway.
if someone redeemed channel points and timed out our bot?
That'd be crazy. Yeah, there is a delay on it. If somebody does it, I don't think you could do it like back to back like that. So just look in chat. It doesn't work for everyone. There's like a delay to prevent like a ton of links being sent at once. Okay, motherboard opening. And 3, 2, 1, go. Beautiful. 2. Okay, I gotta show you placing it down on the box. Revealing the sleeve.
The revealing ass sleeve. We going? Are you ready?
In 3, 2, 1, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pop. Matter Jackson, my little brother, is working with me on weekends to save money, saving up for a new PC. Would you recommend a new PC? Because we are looking at an upgraded for his current PC. Too expensive. We want some more stuff done. Oh God, this is Omar. Oh boy. Okay, so I don't. I'll be honest with you, Omar. I do not remember anything about your brother's PC. I know we had a whole thing about it, but I don't remember anything of what happened.
Did we build it?
No, Omar's.
Was that the one that was like Best Buy?
I think so. I was the one that ended up taking the Best Buy to get worked on.
Okay.
I don't remember anything about it. Obviously, if you're having problems with it or he wants an upgrade, especially because, no offense to you, Omar, you're much better buying from a pre-built company than building yourself.
Because of luck, you know.
Because of luck, you've had some pretty bad luck. I would recommend buying a new PC from a place like pcbros.tech, but so he already has a new one? Like he just bought a new PC and now he wants a new PC? I'm confused.
Is he rich?
Yeah, I saw that. We watched that video, Mr. C-Lab. Shout out again to the Toast Bros viewers, though, because one of the upvoted comments was, wow, I can't believe the Golf Folk PC didn't work for Austin and the Toasty Bros.
Golfok.
We love that they were saying Golfok. Golfok yourself.
That was insane.
So yeah, no, we saw that video. It was always cool seeing some of the OGs do stuff like that because,
they just don't do PC content anymore.
They don't do PC content. Austin Edit is just a unboxing react channel, which is fun. I've always liked Austin and the stuff he's done. I mean, he's been doing it long before we were doing it. So, promise, I'm not just asking questions. This time, he works with me on the weekends to save money. How much is he looking to spend, Omar? And what are the specs of his current PC? Savage. He wants another PC for his current PC so they won't get lonely. Ploppity, ploppity, plop.
Nice. Like the background. It's PC parts.
PC parts.
So it's a wall.
There's CPU and sockets.
Be a little fire build chat. You also get a bonus toast from Mercilessly Burning Jonah. That's a crowd favorite. People do seem to like that.
Let's get an actual motherboard shot so we have it. I'm doing record B-roll today. I just did like 30 B-roll clips for the CPU cooler video this morning. I was like taking apart, opened up all the coolers. So if we do open them up, by the way, we didn't get all Amazon returns. I have opened them up already. I'm like opening them all up, and I'm just like trying to remember how to put the boxes back together, and that was fun. It was a doozy. Yep, Asus Prime B650. It's kind of funny how we ended up with this board. It's actually not. I made an oopsie. There was like a last minute audible where Zalman wanted to be the case sponsor. This motherboard in case was actually supposed to be for the 5060 Ti video that went live. But I already planned it before with Micro ATX. Last minute, got an audible from Zalman saying, hey, we want to do a sponsor thing with you. And I was like, oh, that'd be cool. So I updated it, but in my head, I never actually, swapped the build sheet. So then when we went to build it, forgot. Happens. I wonder if Jonah's hot mouth is staying busy on vacation.
Totally just miscut that.
Did you hear that shit?
What'd they say?
I wonder if Jonah's hot mouth is staying busy on vacation.
You already know it is, mommy.
You know that hot mouth be working.
Like this right here.
I feel like with current prices, $1,800 with a monitor sounds amazing, including a 5070, 30 gigs of RAM, and a 7000X3D and a 1440p monitor.
Is that Omar?
No, this is X account.
Oh.
I don't know what's going on with Omar. Omar disappeared, I think. Omar, are you still here? I'm confused on what's going on.
Omar, come back.
I feel like Omar, we need to have, like a radio show, we need a call-in line for Omar. Because like this communication in here, we need like a hotline where like people who are regulars on the stream can call in and just talk to us instead of,
That's what we need.
chat. I wish Twitch had a setup to where, I guess you could with like a really long delay, but there'd be no chat interaction, having some sort of like call-in show.
That would be pretty crazy.
But we would have to have a delay to where if somebody said something heinous that we could drop it before
We
it
have
goes
a
over
button.
Twitch. Yeah.
A bleeper. We do kind of have a Twitch delay. We got 5 to 20 seconds depending on who you are.
Oh, trust me, I know how to do it. Like we would just call people on Discord. Like we'd literally have a Discord channel up that we're in and just pull people in and talk to them. But the issue would be we need some sort of like moderation to where if someone comes in, starts dropping words that they shouldn't drop, we need to be able to not
What
let
kind
them
of
go over
words?
Twitch.
Can you name some?
I'm good. Uh-oh. Sorry if I had to disappear from our conversation. Rockstar just dropped an unexpected GTX 6 trailer 5 minutes ago. Of course they did, Omar.
It's still gonna, that's their way of saying it's delayed for another year.
They did 2-minute trailer. Wow, they're giving you a lot here. Let's see.
What you doing up there?
I'm just fixing some leaks.
Seriously, dude, you got some time on your hands. I got some properties with paying tenants.
But that's why you came by?
Just go get me my checks.
See you, Brian. Love you, Jason.
Is this a new main character? Jason? His graphics are actually
Yeah, they're insane.
pretty crazy.
I'm here for Lucia Caminos. She's supposed to be getting out.
What's your name?
Jason Duval.
I think you heard before.
You might have. Hey.
Hey.
Whoa.
Whoa, chat.
Not friendly.
You, stay.
Dang, she just got out.
The new beginnings.
Trust me, this place is just the start for us. Ring the bell! The only thing that matters is who you know and what you got.
Realistic physics?
Doing it right.
She reminds me of like freaking Far Cry, like cinematic trailer.
We gotta protect each other.
You and me, bro. We got this.
We got it.
Come to Bill's Ammunition today. We got more guns than the law allows.
Hey.
Sorry, chat. This is great immersion.
You guys just see our backs. Okay, that's a different trailer.
It's
I like
different.
that.
I like it. I like it. Omar says Rockstar needs to work on content instead of adding updates. So you're just worried about them making money. Are you worried about Rockstar making money? I'm not.
I think they'll be okay.
I think they'll be just fine, Omar. I think they need to give me some gameplay trailers is what I need to see. Cinematics are fun. Don't get me wrong.
You don't think they need to make more money?
Yeah. He said no. I didn't say that. Omar, what are you going on about, buddy? Instead of their updates focus on making money, they need to add content. Okay, well, the way you... Let me read what you said.
Hey, Google, play Harris Heller.
Rockstar needs to work on content instead of adding updates, is what you said. You know, this wasn't like, you know. I get what you're saying, like content in the game, but like you just showed us a trailer and the trailer's content, so... Guys, you want to learn how the giveaway works? Exclamation point giveaway. What is this?
It's not Harris Heller.
Hey Google, play Harris Heller on Spotify Shuffle.
All right, here's a Harris Heller shuffle on Spotify.
No way, bro.
No way. All right, hold up, chat. You get a little bit of this. Sorry, here we go. No shot. Here's some hype in chat. Yeah. First song. Great day. You should use this as a B-roll song sometime. I thought you banned this. We thought so too.
I told it like 4 times. Don't ever play it again.
It said no. We're gonna still play it. Yeah, so if you want Zach at pcbros, he edited a short, and I went back there to watch it, and he literally had a song that was just a normal song at the beginning, and then halfway through it just switches to making me twitch, and I was like, I wanted to delete his timeline.
Did you want to twitch?
I wanted to just hit Control A, delete, and walk out.
There's a screwdriver.
You call it permaban, but Google does whatever they want.
When does our video come out with this ad?
Today.
Today?
That's today's video. Yep.
Chat.
Big
Today's
video
the day.
today. Big video today. We got a big sponsor and a big video, so all in one. It's gonna be fun.
I wouldn't call him big. We have an up-and-coming sponsor. A new company.
A startup, an indie company. The video with making me twitch is the best one. What video? We did a video with it? What video has making me twitch on it?
Oh God, what don't we know?
Yeah, what don't we know? Hold up. I did not know there was a video that had making me twitch in it. Are we gonna have to call Zach in here right now and confront him? Because that's the only person who would do it. What's up, Live Free? I mean, you're good. It's 9:40. We still haven't done much with the build yet, so we're good. This one's gonna take a bit. We're getting a lot of footage.
Switching things up, chat.
Video goes live same time as usual, 3 p.m. EST. If you guys are ever curious, our upload schedule is guaranteed Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but as of recent, it's Monday to Friday for the most part. 3 p.m. EST.
I can't tell you, chat, how many times I see people leave these on. Like, we get trade-ins all the time, or like builds where people try to do it themselves and they bring it for us to build, and like the clear plastic's still on.
Well, Jason, I was asking you, you said the video that we had making me twitch was the best video I've ever made. Has it been done before, or are you just saying it should be?
Dude, this is a fire little shot.
Yeah, sorry, Celine. I know it's unfortunate that we're unable to do international giveaways, but it's a lot of liability. There's a lot of cost involved, and the consistency we do with these PC giveaways, we cannot offer international. That's why you don't see people doing that. Like,
well, hold on now. Is that Celine Dion?
It's Celine Dion themselves.
We could probably do international.
This is Celine Croft.
Dang, a hybrid? I just not realized this. Man, I just got such a... Well, it's okay, I can read it. But look at this shot, and I got to redo it. I thought it was one of those M.2 covers where, like, the whole thing, like... So we get, like, the foreground and everything, and then I realized I'm missing the standoff.
Sad face.
Okay. Here it is.
Hey, Chin, I think you're kind of opposite about that. As of recent, I've seen a lot of numbers that show AMD does better in Fortnite than Intel does. So, I don't really know.
Just from benchmarking, yeah. I don't think we've really seen...
AMD GPUs, I guess CPU side of things, it doesn't really matter that much. AMD GPUs have been doing a lot better, especially running a DX12. Hello. Welcome, guys. Fax, how you doing? Welcome. Best GPU for a 6700. That's an older CPU, but realistically, on the used market, like a 1660 Super would be a good option. I bought the RX 7600 for $189 during Black Friday. Yep, you're never gonna see that again. Way up where? Okay, we're just doing songs now in chat. Recently built an eBay special with the 5700X and 4060, but would have loved the 7800 XT instead. 4060 is still a good GPU. I got you. Welcome to PC gaming. There's always, I built with this, but I wish I bought this.
There's something better on the market now.
Welcome to being a consumer.
Story of our lives, chat.
But Omar, did that say that was live action? That looked like a cinematic. I mean, the graphics are sick, don't get me wrong. But I would like to see like what the actual like gameplay.
It looked like there was like one scene that was first person that maybe was, you know, live action, but I think everything else was definitely cinematic.
Yeah, a lot of that was all cinematic for the most part, which it can be pre-rendered is the reason I say that. Is most cinematics are like pre-rendered videos. So for the most part, as long as they can decode a video, then it's really not super taxing on the hardware. But knowing Rockstar, the gameplay is going to look almost identical to that, so.
All right, we're almost done with this motherboard B-roll.
GTA, the gameplay has been the same since 3, and they mostly use the same engine. Oh no, I mean, I know it's pretty much the same. I'm just thinking like how it runs. So like, you know, Dark Vader with a cutscene. I know some cutscenes will run native, but a lot of cutscenes are rendered after the fact. So like they're claiming it's running on PS5 native, but you know, it's kind of like the cutscene is probably not actually running native on the console. It's probably pre-generated. So
yeah, I think anything that we just saw felt pre-generated.
yeah.
Usually, like, you know, when you play a game like Fallout or Red Dead or some of those, I don't know, did GTA 4 or 5, did it do that? Like where there could still be stuff happening in the background that was live? I thought those were all pre-rendered.
I think they are, yeah.
Yeah, which is definitely different. Like, I mean, it's still hard to run in some cases, but all right, let me get this cooler, and then then you can have the camera. Finally.
What's up, S1D? How you doing?
Lil D.
I would always pick a X3D AMD CPU right now. Just because it's simple. I mean, it's not that, even like 14 gen Intel, if you know how to optimize it, you can get some really good performance out of it. It's just the headache of it. X3D stuff is like, just plug and play. Like, you don't have to do anything with it if you don't want to.
I would just plug it and play it.
You know, I'm gonna be curious to see what GTA 6 runs like on the current gen consoles. I'm wondering if it's gonna be similar to when the 360 and the PS3, yeah, when those were out and everyone was like GTA came out and it was just barely, like at some points it was like dropping below 30, which, you know, as a console gamer, whatever. But like there were points it was like really struggling with that hardware. The next gen consoles came out, it re-released, and it was like night and day difference. So I'd be curious to see what it's going to be like. Really, it's going to be, the gauge is going to be if they end up releasing, which they won't, because if the game doesn't come to PC at the same time, they end up releasing PC minimum specs, then at that point you'd probably be able to tell. Can you send me a PC? What would you do for that PC?
Ooh.
So what happens when we restream to YouTube? We get all the people who from YouTube are just like, can you send me free computer?
computer?
Can I have free computer?
Please? Miss, I want a free PC.
Unless I want a free computer.
You guys all just sound like Gollum in my head, asking for these free handouts.
I wouldn't say hardware on consoles is out of touch. I mean, the PS5 and the Xbox Series X are still solid in terms of performance, but it depends on what they're trying to push with this game.
No, I think this generation of console has been like, well, I don't know, because it's hard to say. 'Cause maybe 360 and PS3, PS4 were like ahead of their time, but I feel like in terms of what they can do compared to PC, it's pretty impressive. Yeah, I don't like saying that.
If only someone did a recent video involving gaming and minimum spec PCs to see if the specs were accurate. If only.
I wish.
If only.
Maybe someday we'll be that cool.
Is Newegg a good site to order PC parts from? Yes. And in some cases, Newegg gives you some of the best deals in terms of like combos that they'll offer. It's just one of the things you always got to check out the website. We normally recommend Amazon and Newegg for your PC part selection. Mix in some other retailers. Occasionally, Walmart have some stuff. And you got to think when you're thinking Walmart, like, why would I buy from Walmart? Walmart online is just kind of an open marketplace similar to Amazon and Newegg. So a lot of, a lot of sellers that sell on Newegg and Amazon will just list on Walmart and sometimes offer better deals on Walmart. No, not out of touch, I mean like older. Well, I mean, they are older, but it's still good for what it is. I wouldn't say, is your question saying like, do you think those consoles are not gonna be good enough for GTA 6? We won't know until the minimum specs come out. And also we're in an era of upscaling. Back then, upscaling wasn't necessarily a thing. I mean, on an entry level, it did exist, but it wasn't nearly as good as it is now. So upscaling tech is really gonna help these consoles have more longevity. I mean, we're always going to say instead of buying a pre-built from Newegg, you should buy a PC from pcbros.tech. But normally, if you do go Newegg, ABS is normally a solid choice. I would just be careful with some of the other ones.
Ooh, stock mounting. Let's go.
Uses the latchy latch?
Uses the litchy.
The El Liche. Yeah, so you can get a Ryzen 5 5500 with 32 gigs of RAM and a B550 Wi-Fi motherboard on Newegg for $190 right now. That's a deal.
Is it a bargain?
That's a bundle. Oh God, here's Jonah. Good morning, cupcakes. Jonah, people in chat are asking if your hot mouth is being used on vacation. Thoughts?
You know that mouth never sleeps.
Yeah, no, that happens a lot, Dollar Dylan, where you buy something on Walmart, or eBay is one too, and then they'll ship from Newegg, which is kind of weird, but it's just these companies will work with these different retailers as a way to just open up their
wallets.
Reach. That's the best way to do it. Best way to say it is their reach. Ready to test 1,000 CPU coolers?
I'm always ready for that.
What's up, Jay? How you doing? Got a dumb question. I ain't answering a dumb question. What is the connector in the middle of the V2 NZXT Kraken Elite AIO for? Currently building a PC. Do you mean on the block? Just guessing. I'm assuming that's the USB header that you need to control via CAM. Or it's used for power for the LCD. That's just me guessing. I don't know specifically that one. Oh, so you actually bidded on something on Newegg and it worked?
Oh yeah.
Have we tried that yet?
I think so. I don't know. I haven't heard if it worked for us, but yeah, I know we tried it when it came out.
$9700X or 5070 or 7700X and 9070. 7700X and 9070. 9070. It depends if you want to go AMD or NVIDIA, to be honest. Both those GPUs are pretty comparable. 9070 has more VRAM, so longevity, 1440p will be a little bit better. Both those CPUs are within margin of error. While the new generation 9700X is nice to have, those two, it's not a major jump. If it doesn't have X3D, it's not a major jump, so.
All right.
Yeah, unfortunately, Omar, the PC market is kind of in shambles. So a lot of our staple builds that we had in stock that we can't source parts for, we have removed as drafted listings.
But we should be getting a lot of new staple stuff going again soon here.
How are you guys? We're doing pretty good. Can't complain. Omar said, I see. So the pre-built was listed $850, offered $720. They countered $780. I countered $725. They accepted $729. Nice. So it is a back and forth. It's like an eBay site. It's crazy.
No, it's honestly smart because that if people feel like they're, they may, what's funny is to think maybe originally they were selling that PC for $730 or something, and that's a good like sellers and also buyers tactic is like, oh, well, I'm going to bid it down. And then when they accept it, you're like, oh, dude, I got a deal. Which you really may have gotten a good deal, by the way. But
it's definitely a bot that you're interacting with. So the bot probably has parameters on what it can accept.
Yeah, how quick are they getting back to you? I will say if it's taking like more than a few hours each time and it's different time intervals, I wouldn't think it's a bot. Unless they're just really intricate bots, All right, she's yours.
Cool.
Do what you will with it. Be the camera. Want the camera. PC technician needs a Red Bull or a strong cup of coffee. Can't wait to see this build post. Hopefully that's the idea.
I have Gorilla Mind
Yeah, Matt's
today.
drinking Gorilla Mind, which, what is that, 200 milligrams?
I think so.
200 milligrams of Gorilla. Pure Gorilla caffeine, okay?
Straight to the dome.
It's got Gorilla testosterone. It's McAllister.
I smell a McBussy.
If only McAllister could have a Gorilla Mind, but it would kill him.
I couldn't think I could gorilla. They're too complicated for me. Too many steps.
But you see, Matt's been trying to figure out the whole like 100 people versus 100 gorillas. So over there, look at his drink. He's trying to relate.
Oh.
Yeah. He's trying to get in the mindset of a gorilla. And do you guys know that gorillas on average produce over 800 milligrams of caffeine naturally per day? Yep.
See, and our bodies can't even handle that much. That's
If you go back there and Zach's looking more and more like a gorilla, you have to put that guy down.
Well, it's like the bigger the animal, the more we make it so tired it gives up and would rather die. That's how we beat most big animals. Chase it down. It's like, we'll stop following you. It's been a few hours already. And then they're like, nah, we'll be here. No, like, I'd rather just die than walk another step.
If you find a 4080 on eBay, would it be worth it to bid on it? Well, make sure that the seller has good ratings. Make sure that their description makes sense, the condition. Make sure everything's right. Make sure it's not for parts only. And I would say the thing is like if I had to guess, I think the 5070 Ti is probably pretty close to a 4080. I would just make sure you're not getting near that price because if you are, you can buy 5080s just fine.
It's gonna be crazy. We're gonna have just McAllister today. Forgot Zach's off today.
Oh, you're right. Oh man, it's gonna be a fun day. Sorry, that sounded sarcastic.
He said like, all right, that's me. I could take a day right now.
Yeah, it's funny. I almost did. I was just like, wow, I'm pretty ahead. So, whenever I get those ahead.
That would have been really quiet.
I want to take it. I'm like, I'm ahead. It makes it easier. But then I remember 2:30 show and I haven't recorded it yet.
Oh yeah.
2:30 show.
2:30 show. Can you imagine? Fucking world.
Every day McAllister wakes up, it's a gamble.
You should bring other Zach in as an alternate.
Only when I'm caught up is it a gamble.
You're just always caught up.
I get to get off
So
for
good.
free. And it's like, I won't have any of the day overs. Preferred days when I take off a day. Because the beer's going to take off a day where I'm not caught up. That sucks cock.
Cox.
Don't tell me my last name, dude.
I didn't say
doxed
that.
me
I
on the
didn't say
internet.
that.
I'm so mad right now.
You built a $240 1080p PC. What are the specs? Oh yeah, the car show is at the end of this month. It's May 31st. May the 31st be with you.
There's only two options. Car show or Ren Fair. That's it.
I know. I'm still sad that I did the same thing there, but it's okay. It'd be aight. Is Ren Fair, is it all month of?
Oh yeah, we're just going the first weekend.
First weekend, okay.
The D&D group always sits together. We always.
Because it's like
one
all
week,
of June, right?
All of June and July. Like May 31st is opening. And,
I remember when I went last year. It was so hot.
Dude, it was. So
That
we're
was-
glad to be going earlier.
That was because I think I went in towards the end of it, so it was probably July, and oh my god, I was so sunburned. I was sweating,
It's scorching, but part of being alive.
and they didn't have AC back then, so you're just screwed.
Yeah, you are.
You know what's crazy is I kept it full cannon. I got in my truck, windows up, didn't turn on the AC whole way home.
You're such a man.
I'm just kidding.
I did like a bitch. I got in the car, turned on the AC. I even took off my costume.
You can't. It's not a costume.
I took off my outfit.
I didn't
Outfit.
because it was too hot.
I changed my clothes.
I changed my clothes. I went home. Hectic about the gorilla. Wish my brain could produce caffeine. Oh, by the way, I was totally lying. I made that up.
Well, you said that so efficiently. I believe you. Also,
Really?
it's kind of a fun
Wow.
fact.
Listen, I do not. I don't want to be like that guy out there. He loves to spread misinformation. I didn't think you guys would believe me.
No, you
I'm
know,
sorry.
People have been knowing so many gorilla facts because everyone's been Googling what they think.
Dude, that thing is like
factor.
such a big thing. Like I see it over social. And ever since Zach said it, my Instagram and Facebook's always like, okay, so hypothetically, 100 men versus one gorilla, and then they like play it out, And I'm like, bro.
Yeah, I had the whole conversation last night. It's what it reminds me of. It's like it's the whole Roman Empire bit again.
Yeah.
It's constantly on someone's mind nearby you.
Ooh, Snark Mage is coming down for the car show.
Let's
Sweet.
go.
I could beat a gorilla, says Jason.
I did have a question for my friends last night, which was, so you think 100 men over a gorilla, right?
Mhm.
Okay. How many Jacksons over a gorilla?
100.
100? Yeah.
100.
The game was. Do you think?
in my current condition, I think they would all die. But I think Prime Jackson, I think 100. Yeah.
See, that's the same thing. I think that you're giving yourself a lot of credit. I think that the true thing is no human beats them with strength, so it's all about endurance. So it's how much endurance do you think you have? I think that your endurance running for your life will be a little bit higher than you think.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna say I think 80 Jacksons to beat a gorilla.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
80.
I think that's a leniency of about 10 Jacksons.
Chad, that's the best compliment McAllister's ever given me is 80 Jacksons versus one gorilla. He had an option of 100, and he didn't take it.
All right.
Oh, I'm crazy. That's
New
it's
GTA
too
6
early.
Trailer,
It's too early.
Did it reveal the thing? Yeah, I was gonna say.
It was just a cinematic trailer.
It looked pretty crazy,
But did it
though.
release the date?
No.
Because it said it's gonna be this
Oh,
year.
did it?
No. Did you see the delay that happened last week?
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they
Next-
delayed it
next
until
year.
2026.
Well, and then chat was saying 2027, 2028, 2029.
But no, I think they said May of 2026 was the official delayed date now.
Nice.
I do have to wonder. I mean, I know that they probably wouldn't, but with how well PC game releases have been doing alongside console, I wonder if Rockstar just says screw it this time and just puts it on PC
That's
and
wishful
console.
thinking.
I know.
Yeah, no, they really like their money.
Yeah.
And
All right.
thing is-
Ready for a plop?
I think they like the purchasing of twice. You know.
Yeah,
you're
I
gonna buy
guess
it on
that's
your
true.
Console, then you're gonna go buy it over there.
IO Shield.
I mean, if
I
remember
guess
right,
it's in the box still. Did you take it out?
5 was the highest grossing.
Apparently not. Did I throw it away? Oh, there's the box. Oh, you got custom sounds for your streams, computer guy? Computer guy's an affiliate now. He's a big baller.
Ballin'. How long were you streaming yesterday, computer guy? I feel like you were streaming a long
7
time.
days to die.
You're streaming for a long time.
He was streaming for 7 days until he dies. 2035.
That's crazy.
5 hours. That's a job, computer guy. It's about piracy for Rockstar. No, you're thinking of Bethesda. I don't know what it is. I feel like Skyrim is like one of the #1 pirating games.
Oh yeah.
In my
Would not
mind.
surprise me.
Did you watch the Donkey video about it? 'Cause I love his line opening, which was just like, he goes, Bethesda's a company that's really good at making Skyrim. They made Skyrim like 8 times. They showed all the remakes, all the remasters, all the re-releases of Skyrim.
Yeah.
He goes, they're really good at Skyrim, but they only made 1 Oblivion. And it's like, so this one's gotta be good. But I played a little bit. It's just a rip-off of Skyrim. And I'm like, I love that.
Are you ready?
3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, Micro Center has some good options for pre-builds for sure. But again, PC Bros iTech.
PC brothers. Bunch of PC building hoes. Okay, there it is.
Well, GTA will release when Cyberpunk is set. 2077, baby.
Cyberskunk.
I totally shortened my message down to Skyrim Special Ed coming soon. But it's Skyrim Samsung Refrigerator Special Edition. What's up?
Toodaloo!
Let that out. I think I'm going to film the video today, or at least the first portion of it.
Nice.
Use the voiceover room after the day's over. Do y'all want to call by chance?
I have 4.
No, I don't think so today.
If you all were to look at a video, would you rather prefer a rant about all the books in Oblivion or a breakdown of all the books so you can like listen to it on your second monitor?
Chat thoughts?
I'm debating. I'm gonna probably film both
I
styles.
was gonna say, do you feel like you have a rant?
I could rant. I've read all the books and now I can just rant about all the biographies. Because boy, I know way too much about fucking Potema and the Bitch Queen. No, Bozenia and the
Bazinga.
Bazinga?
yeah.
Bazinga.
I rant about the books. I've read all the biographies now, and I want to rant about them, or I'm trying to read them all, and I want to make a video about it. Just can't decide if I want to do a rant or like a breakdown. If they answer, let me know.
Gotcha.
Pickle bum.
Goodbye.
A partial AMD build is the answer.
So make a toast roast video instead. Or
Yeah, they said stop what you're doing and make a Toasty Bros video. That's what I like. I like what I like.
Someone said, "Is that Doge on Abbey Lane on Dude's shirt?"
Doge? I'm
I don't know if it's Abbey Lane, but I see what you're saying. It's like a crosswalk.
Just a Doge with some shoes on. Don't overthink it,
It's
chat.
a dog wearing the Nike.
Don't overthink it, chat.
Start dropping 2 videos
Y'all
a
are
day.
insane, bro.
Huh.
We technically do his shorts.
Guys,
You watch
come
our
on.
shorts?
We can barely drop 1 video a day.
Yeah, what do you mean? 2 is crazy work.
Oh, you just had a VS 650 die on you? Yeah, it happens. They all die. I'm telling you. Oh, Dollar Dylan says I like the breakdown option.
There you go. Stop dropping your right. Live free. What do you think we are? He's like, more content. More! He basically said, don't leave the office. Just keep making content for me.
Become a content house.
All right, you get a can you still do the CPU power when you put the AIO in? Or not? I was going to get a shot of you screwing in the AIO.
BIO fit.
Yes.
Mm,
Maybe we're going to plug in the CPU power.
actually, yeah, CPU power is definitely doable.
Okay. Yeah, we'll screw in the AIO. Beep, 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 beep. How am I meant to know what 10K toast is? Well, first of all, go to the Twitch stream and type in exclamation point giveaway. My dude. My dude.
Oh, shit. Hold on, let me text someone real quick. I just remembered.
Houston, do we have a problem?
Okay. Crisis averted. All right.
Oh, did you see the the calendar thing that popped up in the email? I have a call with I can say his name because I don't know who it is. Frito. They're ready.
Which company is that?
The laptops.
Oh, right. Yeah, because it's not. Yeah, I was trying to remember who he was with now.
Yep.
They're ready.
They're ready.
They've been built.
I hit him. I was like, "Are you ready?" And he's like, "I'm ready."
All right, I'm ready for this.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. No toast for YouTube? Unfortunately not. I have looked into it to see if there is a way, but even like Stream Elements, they make you have 2 different loyalty systems, which doesn't work. If there was a way, which feels like just a way for things to break, if there was a way that everyone was on the same loyalty system but just earned their toast through YouTube and Twitch, that'd be cool. But I can see how that could be a problem because someone could have both open and they're earning double toast. So that's just not a thing. So unfortunately, we just stick with Twitch, and YouTube is just a way for us to extend our reach to you guys, to where we recommend you move to Twitch if you want a chance to actually win the PC.
You want free stuff? Go to the other free platform.
This is the dog, by the way, that you're asking questions about, all right?
The dog.
Y'all wish you were this dog, for real.
Got a dog.
The dog fresh to death.
Got a dog.
That dog is fresh to death, for real. We're just here so we don't get fined. Exactly. The dog is the man wearing the t-shirt. Ooh, this guy's crazy. Gotta pet that dog.
Oof.
Is this the dog with the butt on it?
Victim of dog. Whoa.
Check, can we go back to the Amazon Live days? Do. What are your thoughts on Zach Tech-Turf? Are you Zach Tech-Turf's spy? Are you here to spy for ZTT? He's a cool dude. We've known him for a while. Met him in person many times. He is large and in charge. And he's
a
into
tall
tech.
boy.
So he's a cool dude.
Do you think if he's like, what do you think about the toast bros? Said I met them the first few times. They're very small men, very short.
They're small babies.
Very below average height.
Yeah.
Little boys they
Lopos is back from YouTube to Twitch. I have no idea who that is. The monitors that we're giving away are 1080p monitors.
All right, we're coming up. Whoop.
Clean. All right, let's do one of these little time-lapse shots.
If you guys could go back 6 years of making content, would you do anything different if you knew the pandemic? If we knew how it would go? Man, I don't know, because I almost feel like
we actually did for content. I mean, obviously, there's always ways you could do better, but I think we did really well.
Yeah, like COVID
during
was pretty good to us.
Yeah, in terms of like YouTube revenue and how that worked, like that was really good. But I would say PC Bros, obviously, if we knew it was coming, we would have bought as much as we possibly could.
Probably would have gotten that alone.
Yeah.
And just bought like as much inventory at like its lowest point, which I think is what a lot of companies try to do.
And some people had more idea of what was coming than others, but
oh yeah,
being a small company, you don't really get that.
We didn't even really have. That was the thing is, I mean, now we have that. We're kind of in somewhat of a spot where like we know when prices are going to go up because we have certain companies that are in China.
Yep.
But back then we didn't have any. So like it literally was just like Amazon Newegg. Suddenly parts were just gone.
Yeah. You kind of have a little bit of an advantage now where we can talk to these companies and we'll learn as stuff's happening.
COVID come up guilt is fair. Do you have come up COVID come up guilt?
COVID come up?
I don't really have guilt from it because we didn't take advantage of anything.
No.
We didn't do any
We
scalper.
just made literally the only thing we did was make videos during a time that people had so much time to watch videos.
Yeah.
Like that's all we did. And we were in a tech space where everyone wanted computers at that time.
We were really just trying to help, honestly.
Yep.
Trying to tell people how they can still get a PC. And at PC Bros, that's our first, back when PCs could run anything easier, like a lot of our builds were very low-end builds.
Yep.
Some of them were kind of expensive, but, we tried. Get a different angle here for.
Did you stop the live crop that was going?
It was already at like
okay.
16 seconds. I figure we get a lot of angles for the MC boy. Go!
24 pin, hurry, hurry, hurry!
Give me. I'm coming. Wait, where is it? Oh. I was like, is this fully modular secretly?
There's no 24 pin. Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Forgot about that part.
We could flip the case. Whenever you're ready, we can flip the case around.
Yeah, and just do the cableage.
No, we actually haven't even given you any of those cables yet that you need.
Well, guys, you're getting Extendo Dindo stream. Congratulations. Oh, God. I really...
But the best part is it's not like an extended stream where we're like not getting videos done. That's
You're
what we're
getting
doing.
exactly what we would be doing.
Honestly, guys, with us not having Zach or Jonah here, we'll just go all day.
Yep.
Got nothing to lose, really. We tried financing a PC, but you couldn't. 3 months, $30 a month. And in August, I get $2,200 taxes back and easily buy a 3K PC. Oh, hey, that's what's up. Sorry you couldn't get the PC financed. I'm assuming, I didn't know if is this pcbros that you couldn't get financed, or you're trying to get somewhere else? I don't know how y'all aren't much more popular. I don't know either.
We're washed up. All right.
You thought the giveaways were a big boost? No, funny enough, the giveaways are actually like, they do very little.
Yep.
And I think one of the problems with the giveaways, I think back in the day, well, and this could be totally wrong, by the way, I'm just guessing. I feel like giveaways used to be a lot more rare, like real giveaways. So in my mind, they used to do a lot more. But the problem is now, there's really people that like, and I see this all the time, because honestly, we even did it. Brand new channels like Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, whatever, doing giveaways all the freaking time because they all have that same mindset. So I think that's part of the issues. I think the world is oversaturated with giveaways.
I also think too, back in the day, being smaller, you kind of just feel that more.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and plus when you're small, like how is anyone gonna find your giveaway? I think in a lot of people's mind, it's like, oh, if I put giveaway in the title, it's gonna be all these people. But then I know I've always had the theory that whenever you put giveaway in the title of anything that goes on social media, you know, everything has algorithms, everything has push and pull. I think that when you put giveaway or free hashtags, titles, descriptions, I personally think that they push your stuff less. And my main reason for believing that is because on YouTube, we've seen it whenever we put like giveaway in the title and like that in the past. So we stopped doing that. And then on Instagram, especially Instagram and Facebook, I know anytime I put like, it'd be a really cool picture of a PC, for example, just like everything else we post, you know, hundreds of likes, we do giveaway, suddenly like 20 likes. And it's like, huh, that's kind of weird.
This guy's a conspiracy theorist.
So look at that. I low-key see giveaways as a scam. Well, scam might not be the right word, but yeah, what do you mean by that? Green team.
Do you think somehow, some way you're going to get shafted?
Yeah, like, do you think you're going to get scammed, or are you saying that doing a giveaway to boost like your audience or something? Because I do understand what you're saying there. Like, it's funny because we do them, and I know full-heartedly that like we lose money on every giveaway. But whenever I see giveaways like in the wild, I always think, man, they're trying to be so wholesome, but like I know they're making like thousands off of this, and I'm like, you know, maybe they're like us. Maybe they're losing money too. Build PC and send it to my house. Well, Dominic, what if it's an AMD build? You wouldn't want it.
Old Dom.
Look, Celine's going on our case here. It's not a scam. Agreed. No, we can tell you guys it's not a scam because we've literally been doing this
Check
for...
what the GPU needs.
What's up?
Is it...
Oh.
Yeah.
It should be 2 8-pin. I don't know which direction. Are those the single-sided combs?
Yes.
Yeah, we've been doing these giveaways, guys, for like 4 years, and there's actually quite a few winners in the chat. Well, I say quite a few. I think there's at least a couple here. I know Midnight's won 2 PCs from us. I know Jason and like a few other people like that. I know everyone in here by now has won other things from us, like gift cards, merch. Like all of you should have by now.
They're gonna say no. You're lying.
I know, I'd be surprised. Okay, so you're saying more like saying they're doing giveaway and then never receive it. I do see what you're saying on that because that does happen. Now, typically there's big repercussions because it's pretty easy to prove. Like if you won a giveaway and you didn't get it, has anyone ever posted that on social media against us? No.
No.
I'm kind of now thinking about. I'm like waiting for that day that someone gets a PC from us and they're
Yeah,
like, I never
got it. They're liars.
But don't worry, we do tracking. We often do a signature delivery, so that wouldn't really be a problem for us. But it's a little card. Such a big box. It looked like it was gonna be huge. I wish I won. Well, Sid, you got a giveaway coming up over in a few days. Do not to be sad. So milking giveaways won't work in 2025. That's sad. What do you mean by that? Milking?
Just running giveaways to grow a channel, I guess.
Oh yeah, I don't think it ever has.
No, it never. Like I mean, you'll get audience. It's
You'll
just
get stuff.
people are learning that they're not like that kind of audience is worth less than growing an art like an actual organic audience.
It's worth a lot less, and we see it with like our Twitch. I mean, we have 53,000 followers. Honestly, right now our viewer count's overly high. Normally we're at like 120 to like 150.
That's probably because we're building a giveaway PC.
Probably because we had to giveaway in the title.
Yeah.
But whenever we go to give away the PC, our count will jump upwards of like 500 viewers, and then we never see about 300 of those people again, like ever, until the next giveaway maybe. And a lot of them are pissed that they didn't win. A lot of them are always like, "This is clearly rigged," blah blah. And I'm like, so there's one. We're giving away one item, chat. There's 500 people here because you didn't win. You think it's rigged. That's kind of wild to me. For a while there too, our giveaways were we didn't charge any toast to enter, which is a free currency because we don't want to get in trouble with the law, So you can earn toast for free just by watching. Yeah, 500 to 1 odds is pretty fantastic. Yeah. So for a while there, we weren't charging toast, but the issue we were having is. Well, for one, we have no clue how many bot accounts there could have been, like people who are on like 3 different devices at once. And for two, it was causing people that like watch our stream every single day who were earning their toast and everything to basically lose against people who had like brand new accounts that we've never seen before. And a lot of those people we've never seen again. Literally, they won the PC, we got their address, we verified it, sent them the build. That was it. But I will say we really like doing the toast giveaways because a lot of times now it's people that we somewhat recognize at the least. You got 3,600 of 10,000 toast for giveaway entry. Yeah, he's got a ways to go, Sid. If you happen to have like a Twitch Prime sub, which is free, that should get you 10,000 toast. Oh yeah, come visit the store. That'd be cool. Be real cool. Free sub question mark? Yeah, so if you have like an Amazon Prime and you link it to Twitch, every single month you get a free sub that you get to give to someone. It's pretty cool.
But you gotta have Amazon Prime.
You have to have Amazon Prime. We do have a merch store. We have merch at the store. So yeah, if you come to Louisville, Kentucky, the only design that we don't carry in store, which I would like to get maybe like 1 or 2 of each size so that people that come in can get one. But our new streetwear design, we don't currently have in store. You basically buy it and then it is shipped directly from the supplier to you, which saves money on you and us. Because instead of having to pay a little markup from us because we're not only having to receive it, pay for it, and reship it, rebag it, whatever, you're just paying for the item straight from the manufacturer. The new design does not run up to a 5XL. I wish it did. It only runs up to a 2X, sadly. I will say all of our other merch, pending stock. I know our hoodies, we have some 4XLs. Shirts, maybe. Shirts is a big maybe. We have a Toasty Bros Walker in stock. Give us a few years and we'll have those, don't worry. We'll have Zach design it for us, We'll say, Zach, it's been 50 years. How are our walkers not ready? Live Free, thank you for the community sub.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Thank you.
Do another Toasty Bros hoodie? We might. We
should have bought it the first time.
Yeah, we have our embroidered design. Like it's there. I can always, that could be something where I can check the company that we're working with now if they offer a drop ship option of that, I would
Then
do
you
it.
could, yeah.
You know, why not? I don't know if they have hoodies though, so it might just be a shirt.
Same style shirt with that logo would be good.
Yeah.
It is summer, so y'all should buy some
Yeah,
t-shirts.
screw the hoodies right now, honestly, as I'm wearing a hoodie. Do you read YouTube chat? No, not really.
No, never.
What's up, Hamza?
All right, now we're ready.
How's it going, Ham?
What else you got?
What is? Hey, I'm the guy you roasted for asking how much you guys made. We roasted you?
We roasted you. I don't remember roasting anyone for that.
I feel like normally we're pretty like somewhat open and just like we don't usually tell you guys a number, but we're not like mean about it. We don't really care. I'll tell you guys my salary right now.
I make $5.
I make about $500 a year.
According to the IRS, I make $5. They don't need to know anything else.
They do not need to know any more money that comes in my account.
Just in case the IRS is listening.
Hypothetically, of course. I like the two different. I'm glad we got sleeve cables. Otherwise, this 8-pin would have been pretty ugly. We got one that's like individual cables and one that's braided.
Don't you love it?
I, in fact, love it. This beer, you know what it reminds me of is Golf with Friends. Or Golf, whatever the game that we play is. It has that like feng shui vibe.
Yeah, almost didn't fit.
Dude, what is going on here?
Are you trying to compete with us, Sid? You said you're gonna go live on
Can you
YouTube this Friday?
Can you get me back to this real quick? I'm gonna.
SB2?
Yeah, we're tangled.
You're trying to compete? That's crazy.
All right, there she is. No, are you gonna go live like while we're live, bro? That's kind of wild. We might have to.
Apparently, someone in chat was saying
Give you a strike.
UFD's doing theirs on Friday, and I think ZTT's is going on Friday as well. So everyone, there's a cutout, by the way.
Yeah, do you think it's close enough? We check real quick. I thought ZTT always did
it's like
giveaways
right
on
there.
Thursday. Okay.
Well, I just briefly saw it in chat, so that may not be the
No,
case.
yeah, I did. I saw that in chat, and I thought they were just saying something about that they liked our. I thought they were saying they're similar. I don't know. Chat, can anyone confirm or deny? Or is there really about to be 3 giveaway streams in one day?
That'd be crazy work.
Not to discredit them, I am saying we have been doing every second Friday of the month for what, like 5 years now, 4 years?
It's been a while.
So if you want to know the OGs, they're standing here in the flesh. It's
Wait.
us.
What did I do?
Uh-oh. Did you do something crazy?
Oh, shoot. Yeah,
you
we
put
did.
the GPU in upside down?
You gave me the GPU.
Did it plug in?
It plugged in, though.
Oh, that's why it's 2 different cables.
Yes.
Remember what I was saying? I was like,
did.
man, this is goofy looking.
Oh. I was like, why did you give me a CPU down there?
Oh, God. Chad, it's said not to build a PC. Don't learn from us. Right as Croft says, good teamwork, PC bros.
See if you can get it out, because I can't.
Oh.
With my hand, I can't get to the clip.
The clip is good. It just needs to be like.
Uh,
Let me try to go with you. Are you ready? That's it.
Take that one back.
Okay, so I need both. So this one is the one I need
Yep.
back. Yeah.
RQS Divine, thank you for the raid. How you doing?
Thank you.
What's up? What's up? If you guys are new to the stream, welcome, welcome. We are the Toasty Bros. We build gaming PCs and give them away. We're gonna be doing a giveaway this Friday, and this is the giveaway PC.
What was RQS doing? Were we gaming? If you guys are, say, if we're coming from a gaming stream, check out the Sunday streams. And this Friday we'll also be gaming. So those are the only times we game.
That's
on
it.
Sundays and once a month on Friday for 6 hours.
Only on the holy days we game.
The holy days. We're gaming for Jesus.
Gaming for Jesus. That's it. You got it. Yeah, if you join the Sunday stream, Jackson will read Bible verses while he games. Mm-hmm. So
Every time I get a kill, through power Christ gives me. It's like I know some of you guys were old enough to have seen Saving Private Ryan. You guys remember Jackson in the movies, like the sniper, and every time he like kills someone, like right before he does like a little Bible verse. Honestly though, pretty badass. Yeah, this is a card of the 700 XT is kind of a time before, I guess, upscaling was pushed as much. It's not like it was that long ago, but it was beginning upscaling. I'm trying to think. I guess upscaling we really started to see heavily.
Maybe 2 gens ago.
About 6000/30 series.
That's when DLSS came out. Then AMD released FSR, and FSR was the open source one.
And then FrameGen was like, I think, the ultimate. Like that's the. I don't remember people really complaining about FSR and DLSS because those are just upscaling.
Yeah, the FrameGens where people started.
FrameGens where people started being like fake frames, which I guess is partially true. You know,
They're fake frames. They're AI frames.
They're AI. So you're saying AI is fake?
Yeah.
Chat? Is that what's
It's all
happening?
fake.
Case says no hubby wubby. So chat, anyone been on the hub lately? Huh?
GP's propped up on case. Please don't knock.
Have you guys seen our ad yet?
On the hub?
Wouldn't that be kind of wild?
Maybe kind of wild.
7800 XT perfect for FreeSync. Oh yeah, which FreeSync, G-Sync, get it on pretty much every monitor now. AI is artificial. Artificial equals fake.
I do like that G-Sync and FreeSync has moved away from it being a physical chip on a monitor to where it's software
Just a part, yeah.
Because NVIDIA for a while there, they were having certified monitors for G-Sync.
I remember you seeing them tons back in the. I remember going to freaking what was it, PAX in like 2019, and that was like they made us. I don't think it was FreeSync though. It was like an AMD booth, is that right? And they made us try out the monitors.
Yep. And that one, I think FreeSync's always been software, right, guys?
I remember honestly, I'm thinking back to trying that, and I was like, I don't feel like I remember that much of a difference.
FreeSync helps you when the FPS drops below.
When I think we were testing
the
on,
refresh rate.
Really high-end monitors and graphics cards.
Yeah, so it's when if it drops below the refresh rate, you don't get that stutter.
Just a stutter. All right, we need to plug in some ARGB and some fans.
I bought something.
What'd
So
they
bought a
buy?
PC.
We can actually see it.
Vanessa, thank
Honestly,
you.
I need to change the text color too because I feel like I can't read that.
ARGB is by HD Audio.
HD audio, okay. It's a little bit of a stretch, but I think we can.
Oh, it went past the cutout.
Is that enough?
That is enough. It's plugged in.
Is there a fan header down there?
Yes, either way.
This one. Never mind. This one.
You push it. Ooh.
Skibidi toilet. Skibidi. Skibidi bub bub.
All right, anything else for my GPU ready?
It's kind of crazy to think if Casey hadn't saved you, you might have been the skibidi toilet guy.
That's crazy.
You like the term saved?
Saved. Yes, saved is an interesting term. Interesting choice of words. I'll bring up a lawsuit now. It's time.
Now that you know how.
No, I don't know how. Guys, I've watched the show Suits. I know how to bring up lawsuits.
Whenever, can you get this plugged in real quick, and then that's actually it. I don't think there's anything else.
You want in
I say
CPU
that.
fan? Because there's nothing in CPU fan.
Yes. That. Starting to just plug in random things to CP fan at this point.
I wouldn't say ASRock and MSI make monitors. They are definitely a company that takes rebranded panels and then they sell them. They're not really monitor manufacturers, but they do sell monitors.
Ooh, crazy thumbnail idea. All right, so imagine that one of us is like, I'll say me, okay? Imagine I'm presenting you the PC in the thumbnail, and then your mind is blown by the 1440p performance.
What would symbolize the 1440p performance?
Your mind's blown. Like you're like
my mind is
open,
exploded? Okay.
Mouth open, like excited, and then maybe like some some text that says 1440p ready. You know, I mean, something like that. You know.
I can see something with that.
No screwdrivers today.
No screwdrivers today.
No screwdrivers for that one.
Cool. Built.
Built, not bought. Is this the PC, guys?
Curry make a lot of monitors that get rebranded. Curry, I don't know if they're specifically a manufacturer, but the ones that you've been seeing pop up, like Curry, KTC's one in particular that makes a lot of them. Really, I would think if they were the manufacturers, that'd be in their marketing, because I know KTC is definitely using that in their marketing. Why can't I at you guys? On what? What you trying to add us on, boo thing?
Trying to like at Toasty Rose. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference. We'll still see you.
Yeah. I mean, you're in our chat, so.
We don't get like a ping or anything when you add us, you know.
It doesn't make like an alarm going, whoa, 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 whoop, whoop, whoop. This is gonna have to be red.
Ooh. A red John?
The GPU is red AF.
Oh, we're plugged into RGBs, so we definitely wait to get B-roll.
Yes. Chat, we'll turn it on for you, but we'll wait to get B-roll.
Yeah. We need that turn-on shot to be red, chat.
I'm going to transfer all this shit.
Even though I guess in theory it won't just be red. Mikhail should have to work some movie magic, you know?
You guys get alarms from Steam. So we have a speaker set that plays audio just so we can hear it.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so whenever you guys see us like just randomly turn around, you know, it's because we hear the noise. We hear the noises in our head.
I'm just going to dump it in a folder and
Yeah, I'll sort it.
I'll show Chad that it works. Or it doesn't work.
Probably that option.
It's more likely. Oh God, we've been going overtime. Our overhead camera has gone to sleep.
Sleep mode.
It's like, guys, you're streaming for too long. All right, Chad, you ready? This shit gonna work.
This little John's gonna John.
Wait, hold on. Is this not gonna work together? Because they're like proprietary? This has an LED button too, so maybe
let me
that's
check.
why.
Well, it's not plugged in though. Well, let me try to do some. I'm gonna try to. Let me hold it.
They might not work together.
It's not changing now. Like I can't. Before I was.
I'm gonna try restarting the PC now.
There's a chance that maybe I didn't plug something that needed to be plugged in.
They're now off.
Okay. Let me check some. No, these are daisy chained through that. Oh, Zalman.
Zalman, what you got here, bud?
And now the little, I'm pressing the thing, it's not doing anything.
Do we break them?
Oh wait, there's another header here. Let me see what this is.
That's the top. Oh, now they're on, and they're RGB.
Okay. All right, let me find, I'm gonna have to use a splitter, but I think we're good.
Chat, we're good.
Me so hope we're good.
Mesa. All right, guys. Who's new here, by the way? Chat, are you new here? Say hi. Say hello. I mean, you all will explain how the giveaways work this Friday because we have a new audience. So I feel like we should tell you all what's going on. Okay, Midnight, don't you dare say I'm new here. Okay. So, toastybros.tech is our website. Got it? Pull it up. Go take a look. toastybros.tech. There is a giveaway tab that'll tell you guys how this whole giveaway thing works. But this Friday, starting at 11 a.m. Eastern time, going to 5 p.m. 5 p.m. is when we give away the PC. We're going to be gaming, having some fun times, and just doing an entertaining stream where we will be giving away this PC. So stay tuned for that. If you guys want to know how that works, we're giving it away this Friday. So mark your calendars, be there, take off work, quit your job, whatever you have to do, just be there. And this PC will be there for you to win. And now everything is RGB. Let's freaking go.
Woo!
All right, guys, we're going to raid. I think we have a guy to raid. Is UFD streaming right now? Is UFD actually there, or is it is it always on? Like, I don't want to send you all to a stream where there's nobody talking to you all, but I'll take a gander.
It all comes down to that, chat. Hey guys, don't forget the giveaway is Friday, so it's very much coming up. So if you don't have enough toast, we do recommend not waiting until the giveaway stream to sub, because there's a small chance that you won't get the toast. Obviously, we do want subs that day. That's how you win some extra giveaways. That's how you win wheel spins, which are also extra giveaways. But we just have more fun when you guys sub. But at least do one sub beforehand if you don't have 10,000 toast yet and you want to guarantee entry into the giveaway. If you do one sub, you get 10,000 toast automatically. But I do understand if you want to try to earn it yourself, you still have a little bit of time. So if you're close to 10K, as long as you watch every single morning stream until then, you might be able to have enough toast by the time the giveaway comes around without needing to spend any money. But yeah, guys, pretty clean giveaway. I'll get this camera a little closer for you guys. Very bright. Clean giveaway PC. This one will not be for sale at pcbros to tech because, it's a giveaway. But one of you lucky winners will get it. It's courtesy of Toasty Bros and PC Bros. What if I already have a better PC? We don't need to know that. You can just keep this one. You can sell it, whatever. All right, guys, we're rating UFD Tech. We hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Give him some love from the Toasty Bros. See you guys later. Peace out.